The rain lashed against the windows of the elegant suburban home, a relentless symphony that mirrored the storm brewing inside. Olivia Harper, just 16, stood frozen in her bedroom, clutching a positive pregnancy test. Her heart pounded as her world crumbled around her. The room, once her safe haven, now felt like a prison. Pregnant? The words snapped through the air like a whip. Olivia's mother, Margaret Harper, stood in the doorway, her manicured nails digging into the doorframe. Her expression oscillated between fury and disbelief. "This cannot be happening. Not to our family," she hissed. Her father, Jonathan Harper, a highly respected attorney in their affluent community, strode into the room, his usually composed demeanor cracked, replaced by an icy rage. "Who's the father?" His voice was sharp, low, and full of disappointment. Olivia swallowed hard, her voice trembling as she whispered, "Daniel Brooks." Margaret gasped. "The mechanic's son? Are you serious? All those years of private schooling, the sacrifices we've made for you, and you throw it all away for him?" "He's not what you think," Olivia tried to explain. "He's kind and he—" Jonathan's voice thundered, making her flinch. "You have 1 hour to pack. After that, you're no longer welcome here." "Daddy, please." Olivia's voice cracked as tears streamed down her face. "You've made your choice," Margaret said coldly, turning away. "And so have we. We won't let you destroy this family's reputation." The next hour was a blur. Olivia stuffed her belongings into a backpack and a small duffel bag, clothes, a few keepsakes, her grandmother's locket, and a battered photo album. As she descended the grand staircase, she caught her reflection in the hall mirror. Her tear-streaked face and red-rimmed eyes made her look far younger than her years. She barely recognized herself. "If you leave now," Margaret called from the top of the stairs, her voice sharp and unforgiving, "don't think about ever coming back." Olivia stepped out into the storm, the heavy door slamming shut behind her. The rain soaked through her thin jacket as she stood on the porch, staring at the darkened house. She pulled out her phone and dialed Daniel's number, but it went straight to voicemail. Later, she would learn that his family had moved away that very day, unaware of the storm that had consumed her life. The local diner became Olivia's refuge that night. She nursed a cup of coffee she could barely afford, shivering in her damp clothes. Evelyn Monroe, the night shift waitress, noticed her despair. With her warm smile and silver-streaked hair, Evelyn slid into the booth across from Olivia. "Honey," Evelyn said softly, "I get off in an hour. My sister runs a women's shelter downtown. How about I get you somewhere warm?" Olivia nodded, too numb to refuse. That shelter became her temporary home, but she refused to let her circumstances define her. Mornings were spent baking at a local cafe, afternoons filing papers at a small law firm, and nights studying for her GED. "You got fire in you, girl," said Rosa Martinez, the shelter's director. "Don't you ever let anyone put it out." When Olivia's daughter, Lily, was born on a crisp spring morning, Olivia made a solemn vow. "We're going to make it, baby girl." Somehow, years passed in a blur of sleepless nights and tireless work. Olivia moved into a cramped studio apartment, took online college courses, and worked multiple jobs. Lily grew into a curious, bright child, her green eyes mirroring her mother's determination. One evening, Charlotte Hayes, a partner at the law firm where Olivia worked, found her poring over a legal textbook in the break room. "Why are you studying contract law?" Charlotte asked, intrigued. "Because knowledge is something no one can take away," Olivia replied. Charlotte became Olivia's mentor, helping her secure scholarships to attend law school. With Lily in tow, Olivia moved to a new city. They lived modestly, surviving on ramen noodles and determination. Olivia's hard work paid off. She graduated with honors, passed the bar exam, and quickly gained a reputation as a fierce advocate for family law and children's rights. 15 years later, Olivia's past came rushing back. One morning, Lily, now 15, held up a tablet. "Mom, isn't this Grandpa?" she asked, showing Olivia a news article about Jonathan Harper's upcoming retirement gala. Olivia stared at the photo of her parents, barely aged despite the years. Yes, she whispered. Maybe it's time they met their granddaughter. Lily said softly. Olivia wasn't that scared. Abandoned teenager anymore. She was Olivia Harper. Eskew, a respected lawyer and founder of the New Horizons Foundation. It was time to go home. The Harper family's annual gala was the social event of the season. This year, it celebrated Jonathan Harper's retirement and his legacy as a community leader. Olivia and Lily arrived at the grand ballroom of the Ashton Country Club. Olivia wore a tailored navy suit, her posture confident. Lily, in a simple blue dress, looked every bit her mother's daughter. Inside, the party was in full swing. Margaret Harper floated between guests, her social smile firmly in place, while Jonathan accepted congratulations near the podium. Olivia approached the entrance desk, her voice steady as she gave her name. Whispers rippled through the crowd as Olivia and Lily stepped inside. Margaret froze mid-conversation, her champagne glass trembling in her hand. Jonathan's composed facade cracked when he saw them. Hello, Mother. Father. Olivia said evenly. Congratulations on your retirement. Jonathan's voice faltered. This is unexpected. I thought you'd want to meet someone. Olivia gestured to Lily. This is your granddaughter. Lily. She's 15 now, top of her class, and captain of the debate team. The resemblance was undeniable. Lily had Jonathan's height, Margaret's refined features, and Olivia's fiery green eyes. Before either parent could respond, Olivia continued, her voice firm. I also wanted to share some news. I was recently named partner at Hayes & Associates, specializing in family law, and I founded a nonprofit supporting teenage mothers. We've helped hundreds of girls avoid what I went through. Margaret's face paled. This isn't the time or place, she stammered. Actually, came Charlotte Hayes' voice from the crowd. This is the perfect time. Olivia is one of our brightest stars. The murmurs grew louder as Charlotte detailed Olivia's accomplishments. For the first time, Jonathan seemed at a loss for words. Margaret's carefully maintained composure cracked. Later that evening, Jonathan stood at the gala podium and shared the truth, how he and Margaret had abandoned Olivia and how she had turned the pain into triumph. He announced a major donation to Olivia's foundation, while Margaret pledged their summer home to be converted into a shelter. The crowd erupted in applause. Olivia stood with Lily, feeling the weight of years begin to lift. Over the next year, Sunday dinners became a tradition. Healing wasn't easy, but it was possible. Margaret taught Lily family recipes while Jonathan helped with her debate prep. They weren't perfect, but they were trying. At Lily's high school graduation, 3 generations of Harpers sat together as Lily beamed with pride. Olivia felt a deep sense of fulfillment. Life's hardest challenges had led to its greatest blessings. Sometimes, the longest journeys bring you exactly where you need to be.